talk about socks again. Yeah, that's a great subject, isn't it? It's an important subject, but how do you make an interesting video about socks? I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out, and we're just winging it right now. So, previous video, Covert threads, they're sand socks. Go back and watch that one. Those really won me over on Covert threads as a company and as a brand, okay? I'm still using those, they're still going strong. Covert's got a number of other styles of socks. I wanted to check some of them out because I'm probably going to start stocking up on them, but I wanted to see which ones I wanted to stock up on, which ones are going to best fit my desires, my wants, my environment, etc., etc. So the sand socks, like I said, go watch the other video, are a little bit thicker, heavier cushioned sock, come way up the calf, just good all around general purpose, boot socks. I do live in the southeast of the U.S. It does get, to say it gets a little hot and a little humid in the summertime is probably a major understatement, okay? It gets really hot and really humid here. So finding good socks to go with that is kind of it's been an ongoing challenge, okay? Well, Covert Threads had one that I just couldn't resist checking out. It's their jungle sock, okay? Turn that so you can read it. You can see all the different information on there. Antimicrobial, quick drying, blister reduction, etc., etc. That's all good stuff in my book for a hot weather sock. Socks actually come with this little sticker on there, which I like. Anything that I can get that helps repel insects, I'm all about. Clothing, your pants, shirt, jacket, hat, socks, every little layer I can add that helps repel insects, I'm all about. Because we've got no short supply of them down here, okay? Even in the wintertime. So every little layer of defense you can add to keep things off of you. Ticks, chiggers, all the way up to mosquitoes, sand gnats, etc. is a plus in my book. So there you go, a little bit of information. Now, the sock itself. The ones that I got are the OD green and black ones, okay? Coming a little closer. You can get a little view of them. Now, couple of notes. These socks are really thin, okay? Compared to the sand socks. Sand socks are definitely a lot thicker than these. When you put these on just in the room, you can feel the air flowing through onto your foot. It's really kind of a cool feeling. On the bottom of the sock, okay, there's a thicker material than on the top. Right underneath where your toes are at is a little stretchy expansion area that's just like over the top of your foot and in the instep and on the back. This material, when it stretches out, you can't see it on camera, but literally, I mean, the airflow through there is just amazing, okay? So it's a little bit thicker and padded on the heel, the ball of your foot, and where it wraps around your toes. You've got more of a rib construction on the front half of the sock, like where the tongue of your boot would be at, and then thinner, cooler panel on the back. It's obviously more of a shaped sock. It's not just a straight tube sock. These are really nice socks for hot weather, okay? I'm just going to cut straight to the chase on them. If you live in a hot environment, and you need cooler socks, these are going to do it. If you couple these with a good vented boot that's got air vents on the bottom, I think you're going to find your feet stay really comfortable and really dry. Now, it's another video, but when we start getting into vented boots, that's what you're wearing and you get caught in the rain or have to cross a wet area, obviously those same vents that let air in are going to let moisture in, aka water. Well, the cool thing about these, hence part of the jungle sock title, they dry out really fast. So if you got two pair of these, one that you're wearing and say one spare pair in your pack, you have to go through a wet area, feet get soaked inside your vented boots. Once you're through it, you know you're not going to be getting wet again. Stop, change your socks, take these, hook them onto the top of your ruck, and they say, I forget what the time frame is, I know it's on the website. It's on the website. They claim that these dry really, really fast. Okay, so you could dry them, swap them out, dry the pair you had on, swap them out, and keep doing that. And not only will that keep dry socks on your feet, it'll probably help dry the inside of your boot out even faster too. Construction wise, here's the back. I'll let you read it. You got polypro nylon, lycra. It does have the silver thread or silver material in it, which helps against bacteria and fungus and that sort of thing. Always a good thing on a pair of socks. I really like these. I've been wearing them, and probably the only issues I've had with them is around the heels a little bit. I don't know if you could see that. Maybe they're fuzzing up ever so slightly in a few places on the heels, but that's really it. That's probably just from me wearing the fool out of them all the time. General purpose, I think for me, I probably like the sand socks better for most uses. But if I know I'm going to be in a hot area, and I know I was going to be using vented boots, these would probably be at the top of my list. Now, this isn't what they intended these for, but I'm going to throw it out there just because I've been doing it. What I've been using these for, honestly, is PT socks. When I'm going and doing my ruck walks and my running and working out and stuff, I've been wearing these. And they work really well at helping keep my feet cool and not sweaty. Now, Covert does have some dedicated PT socks. However, if I can get dual use out of these and use them as PT workout socks and use them as, regular hot weather boot socks at the same time, why not? Get two uses out of one pair of socks. So far, these are the quality and function and everything of these socks are awesome. Absolutely top of the line. I think right now, for me stocking up, I'm probably leaning towards more of the sand socks. I think that's going to give me a good base of coverage through 3/4 of the year. I might pick up next a pair of their socks that are meant more for colder weather. And we'll try those out maybe in January, February. Unfortunately, we don't get a whole lot of snow or anything like that down here, but we do get some below freezing temperatures. So I might get to try those out a little bit, see how they do. It might be for my setup that the majority of my socks are the sand socks, and then I have one or two pair of the cold weather ones for really cold weather, and one or two pair of the jungle socks for really, really hot weather, specific use maybe. For the price, it's hard not to. It really is. Their prices are just crazy on these. So yeah, it's been a while that I've had these, and I apologize for not getting this video up sooner. Like I said in another video, just had a lot of stuff going on and just have not been able to get to it. So Apologize for the delay, but that just means that I got to use them more in the meantime while I was waiting to get around to doing this. So I will continue using both these jungle socks and the sand socks. If anything crops up with them, I will point it out to you and let you know. If I don't, then consider no news good news, and they're driving on, trucking on, and doing great. As of right now, guys, I gotta say Covert Threads has jumped to the top of my preferred sock company. I'm going to be stocking up on these pretty heavily as funds will allow. Not only for my long-term preparedness storage, but probably just for everyday use as well. Oh, speaking of that, one thing that I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, so I'll mention it. If I'm repeating myself, then sorry. Like I said with the sand socks, they're more like real boot socks. They come way up on the calf, really high. These are more kind of a traditional lower calf sock. You can wear them with boots. They'll come up above most like 8-inch boots, but they don't come way up on the calf like the sand socks do. So they're a little bit shorter in that regard. They're not quite as tall as the other ones. So something else to keep in mind there. The height of the sock is more of a, I think this is considered more of like a crew height. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I'm again not a sock expert, but anyway, Covert Threads jungle socks. I'll put a link below. Y'all can check them out. And other than that, that's all I got to say about them for now. Really liking them. Gonna keep driving on and go with them. So take care, guys, and we will see you in the next one soon.